Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to the network. Hope all is well in the kingdom. Today we're gonna cover something quick. Just fighting stance. You hear me? Your fighting stance is very important. Everything starts from the floor. Your power, your balance, and your rhythm is dictated from your feet. Your power comes from the floor. It's sparked by your ankles with the pushing of your feet. It flows through the body and it explodes at the moment of contact, wherever the punch goes. The 10 pounds of pressure, 5 pounds of pressure don't come from how much weight you can lift or how many pull-ups you can do. It comes from the physics and the motion that you put in your body behind that punch. Okay, so your balance. It starts with your fighting stance. You hear me? Your back leg sits right up under, right behind you. Your left leg is right up under. You hear me? Now, with your kickstand, you can come straight up with your back leg on the ground. You hear me? Back leg is always your kickstand. Your front leg has another responsibility. We'll get to that later. But similar to the ninjas and the martial artists that you see on karate flicks or whatever, that angle that they give you, even Sub-Zero and Scorpion on Mortal Kombat, the angle that they give you, that's what you want. Now, that angle takes away the straight cross to the body. None of this standing right in front of your opponent. None of this. Look how much area space of opportunity you got. You hear me? A straight cross to the body, a jab to the body all day. You seen Floyd do that to Andre Berto. You seen Floyd do that to Andre Berto all day, the whole fight. Yeah, so you take that straight from the body with that angle that you give. Your back leg is right up under you. Your front leg, your front foot is right up under your jab hand. On your toes, a little bend in your knees, and your rhythm. This I like a rocking back and forth type of rhythm. You hear me? Now I'm on my toes. Neither one of my feet come off the ground. All this right here is too much. You know how much energy it takes for you to jump up and down every time? That's gonna wear you down. We want to minimize our energy. We don't want to exert any extra energy. You hear me? Yeah. So the rhythm, no flat feet. Remember, boxing is a continuous motion. When your feet go flat, you're not moving anymore. You can be caught. You hear me? You actually surrendering. So you stay on your toes. As long as you're on your toes, you can make that quick pivot. In order to do that with a flat foot, you got to bring your toes up and then make that pivot. Those little seconds count when you're fighting an elite fighter. You hear me? Motion and your rhythm. Okay, let me give you a reference. Jersey Joe Walcott. You hip to him? Jersey Joe Walcott was a bad man. You hear me? He's a good reference to watch to see how he moved, how his footwork and his control got him. It was almost like dancing with him. You hear me? Yeah. So your back foot is your kickstand. Your right foot gives you a line of sight. It's gonna come a little later when we get to moving, but right now we're not moving. So just know your right foot goes right up under your jab. And from this stance, you bring your hands up to a natural position. You see that? None of the other extra stuff. All of that requires energy to maintain. And we're looking forward to going the distance. We know, so we're not playing on the knockout. We're playing to work the whole entire length of the fight. You hear me? So all of those that little energy that we use for wasted motions, we go conserve that. We gonna save that for those later rounds and those moments where we're matched up with another elite fighter who need that energy. You hear me? So we don't gotta hold way up here. Natural position from right where you are. Your left hand goes right up. You hear me? And your back hand goes right up. Your front hand goes right up. And this little bit of an angle that they got right there, it's easier to defend than this. You hear me? Okay. So, like I said, hands go right up to a natural position. Your natural position enables you to even, when you get tired, if you feel a little bit, you can lay your hands on your face, on your chest, you hear me, and still be protected. None of this. Your hands never cross, your feet never cross. See that? Everything got its own job for each side. The left foot controls movement on your left side or your back side, and your left hand controls everything on that side. And it's the same for over here. Right got this side, and the feet is the same responsibility. So remember this: your arms are like shields, and you want your shield. You want your shield to be able to defend like the purpose that it's there for. And if you, and even if this was your sword, you want your sword in front of you to be able to attack, right? And even if it was a shield over here, to be able to pretend, to protect. Almost got it. Rushing me to the park. Almost. Yeah. So remember, your hands, your feet, never cross. Never block your eyes. Proper stance protects you. You hear me? As long as everything is correct, you don't have to flinch. You don't have to react suddenly from anything that they do, because you're protected. You're protected. You're good. Now, if you're ready, you don't gotta get ready. Stay ready. So when it happens, you can react accordingly. You hear me? No flat feet. Boxing is a continuous motion. Once your feet go flat, the motion stops. You hear me? You can be attacked. You can be hit. You caught now. You basically surrender. You hear me? Now, from your angle, from your back leg, your back leg's in the right spot, right foot right where it's supposed to be at. From here, you can begin working your jab, going into the circular motion. You hear me? But your fighting stance is very important. You hear me? Yeah, so today's lesson, fighting stance, balance, rhythm, power, all starts from your feet. Your back foot is your stability, your kickstand. You hear me? Your angle is almost like a ninja. It takes the straight cross away from them. Stay sideways. Your hands up, natural position. Your tools play each position. Your left controls over there, your right controls over there. Everything down the middle, we go handle that when we get to it. You hear me? Your hands never cross, never block your eyes. Same with your feet. Feet never cross. You go that way, you take a step over there, and a little bit of a sneak with the next one. You go over there, take a step over there, a little bit of a sneak with the next one. Yeah. When you're ready, you don't gotta get ready. You don't have to flinch or react suddenly to anything that they do, because you're protected. From here, you can go into your jab and your continuous motion, because boxing is a continuous motion. Stay safe and sucker free. Holla at you.